So if they did go ahead and like greenlight this project, and there was a storyline about this plus size princess, how would you feel?
I feel like it's
Like,
unnecessary. Like it's bad.
Well, it's unnecessary because
it's undermining the effects. Of
not
what you're
everything
trying to
has to be politically correct all the time.
keep people healthy, and like it's not about losing weight so much as just being healthy. And overweight people are generally speaking unhealthy. So it's undermining that campaign. If a plus size princess is obese or overweight, I don't know exactly what. If you plus size princess is not overweight and it's just a thicker girl, then fine. Okay, I think right now princesses are very unrealistically made.
Because they're all the same size.
and what size? What size would that be?
An unrealistic size.
I don't know what like. Men
Take
don't
the
really
national
know.
average, and it's not what you see on the screen. There's a famous quote by Marilyn Monroe, and she says, "Nobody looks like the girl in the magazine. Not even the girl in the magazine looks like the girl in the magazine."
I guess our biggest issue is what is plus size. I think we have to
Yeah.
determine that first.
What's plus size?
What do you guys think plus size
Well,
is?
to me, it's just overweight.
To me, I think
Right.
overweight, like unhealthily overweight,
Mhm.
obese.
So do you think that there's like a negative connotation now with the word plus size that has created like this kind of confusion?
Yeah, and culturally, like generally speaking, females want to be skinny, thin, which is like they have all kinds of studies that like it's unhealthy, that it's actually not at all what.
Well, the plus side argument is that they're actually healthy.
Is that they're healthy despite the fact.
So that's why they should be also accepted.
What messages do you think Disney's portraying now that is contrasted with what they used to display?
I'm glad that their image of femininity is evolving. Like when you look at Bambi's like females with long eyelashes and all that stuff, compared to like Jasmine, compared to like Snow White, it doesn't change much. I think that's always one of their criticisms, that the notion of like femininity has stayed relatively constant throughout the 20th century. But I feel like now it's starting to evolve. Like Brave was an attempt, but I don't think it was a very good one. I haven't seen
But
any of
it
the other
was
ones.
still like a leading female character. And I don't think when girls look up to an overweight girl, I don't know if that's necessarily the best thing. Like, wouldn't you want your kid to always strive for the best?
I would say for healthiness. My big thing is that if there's so many campaigns about health right now and like eating the four food groups so you can be within a healthy weight range, and we doctors medically have a healthy weight range that you should be in at a certain height, size, and it's counterintuitive
Yeah.
to put like
It's
a
okay.
plus size princess being defined as an overweight or unhealthily large princess.
Okay,
If it's just
so-
a
You shouldn't.
thicker size
You shouldn't
woman.
have to achieve.
Yeah.
Being skinny just for looks. It should go beyond that, like a healthy
Mhm.
weight.
It's still derivative of that whole thing. If I suspect that plus size is used to kind of offset the whole we have to be skinny and like this whole pressure to be skinny. So to offset that, you come up with the term plus size, but I feel like it just fits into the exact same paradigm. Oh, I'm so not worried about being skinny. I'm gonna create a new term to celebrate whatever I am. I think that cartoons are fine as long as they're at least somewhat sensitive to these kinds of issues and consider them, which is what Disney's trying to do right now. Fine, because like that's so void. Like that's the supermodel trying to avoid the issue, just saying like, okay, let's put it on the cartoon characters. Well, they're kids. Where are they gonna get? Where are they supposed to get their values from? Don't watch TV. Like where does that go? I don't even think it's about age. I mean, you could look at a Disney movie and see a lot of things you should think about, like Hercules, believe in yourself. You're gonna do something great. That's something you can always account for, right? And I think that's the point of these kinds of movies. That's why you try to instill them in kids when they're at a young age. You have to be careful not to cross certain lines, like the whole Disney femininity thing, which is why we're discussing it. But
do you think it's unhealthy?
to take values from Disney movies,
Yeah.
it's not necessarily unhealthy. No.
What about for older people?